Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac Show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm your bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress.
Welcome back. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Astaire Fabulous Awards nominee presentation at the Russian Firebird restaurant. And I'm here with one of the nominees tonight. Introduce yourself to the camera, darling.
Hi, I'm Megan Sikora, and I'm with How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying.
Which is a fabulous play on Broadway. I remember so many years ago it was a film. First it was a stage production.
It's the 50-year anniversary of the original, so they revived it again. Starring Daniel Radcliffe, and I play Miss Krumholtz, and I understudy Smitty, Hetty, and Miss Jones. I do everybody's job.
Tell my audience about this award that you're nominated for.
Well, the Astaire Award, this year is my 10th year dancing on Broadway, so I'm very honored to be nominated at this point in my career. It's changed over the years. It used to be just that principals were nominated, which was kind of tricky because a lot of times you didn't have principals that were dancers, that were even asked to dance, you know, so it was tricky on who to nominate, and then they kind of didn't do it for a year, and then they got it started again, and they've opened it up to the entire company, which I think is really lovely because it gives everybody a chance to be recognized. And I believe the award is just to recognize special dancers on Broadway and to kind of let the public know that we're out there.
About the play that you're in.
How to Succeed in Business.
Yes.
It takes place in the early 1960s, and it's about a young man, Pierpont Finch, who comes into an office. It starts with him getting a book as to how to succeed, and he just follows the rules, and he finds...
A self-help book.
It's a self-help book, really. I think we've all read those, right?
Yes, I have.
And he follows the rules, how to succeed, you know, and at the end of the show, he
goes all the way to the top.
He becomes the CEO.
It's amazing.
And falls in love and gets married, and it's
I know, and I remember the film adaptation, of course, with Robert Morse.
It was a lot of fun. Similar coloring is sort of like, if you're familiar with the movie, the costuming is very similar, and the bright colors, the early 60s.
So we want to find out more about the theater, about your production, about how to succeed in business without really trying. Where can we go on the internet to buy tickets and to learn more about the theater?
You can go to our website, howtosucceedinbusiness.com. And we're also on Facebook.
Fabulous.
Find us there.
Fabulous. Well, I wish you luck. I hope you win. As we say in show business, break a lovely.
So much lovely to meet you.
And you are welcome, and we'll be back in a moment with more nominees of the Astaire Award right here at the Russian Firebird restaurant. Keep watching, darlings. More interviews coming up. Big champagne kisses. We're here at the Russian Firebird restaurant for the very prestigious Astaire Awards, and this is the night that they announced the nominees for this very, very special award that is given out for choreography, the best in dance, in theater, and film. And I'm here with this gorgeous Broadway actress. Introduce yourself to the camera, darling.
My name is Rachel de Benedette. I play Paula Abagnale in Catch Me If You Can on Broadway right now.
Catch me if you can! Well, I'm going to be caught right next to this gorgeous actress. Now, tell my audience about this, this award that you might receive tonight, this nomination that you might receive.
Well, we've all been nominated. We know we've been nominated, which is very exciting. That's why we're here. We just don't know that we're going to win. It's stiff competition. The Fred and Adele Astaire Awards, nominating people for the Best in Dance on Broadway in 2011. It's a very exciting season. There's lots of wonderful dance.
Very prestigious award, right?
Yes,
How long is
who
this?
gets more prestigious than Fred Astaire? Come on.
I love him. You know, I interviewed a gentleman that used to dress Fred Astaire.
Really?
Yes. In fact, I was watching one of his movies the other night, Easter Parade, with Judy Garland. Tell my audience, how long has this award been going on?
I'm wrong about this, but I believe it was started in 1982.
1982.
I believe that is correct. I'm not completely sure about that.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's been won by all sorts of amazing dancers and choreographers through the years, all the big ones. So we're all very honored to be here.
Tell my audience this particular role in Catch Me If You Can.
This particular role, Jack O'Brien and Jerry Mitchell directed and choreographed Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, which I did the original cast of in 2004 through 2006, and they called me in to audition for the role of Paula. She is French. She has to dance and she has to sing, and they knew that I could speak French and do all of those things, so they called me in, and I got the role. And we went to Seattle and did an out-of-town production in 2009 for the summer.
Well, you're gorgeous, too. Oh. You're blonde, you're gorgeous, and you speak French. What better person to play the part, right?
Right? That's what I thought. So that's why I went in. And obviously they thought so too. Jerry Mitchell. The book is by Terrence McNally, many award-winning playwright. The music and lyrics are by Mark Shaman and Scott Whitman, who wrote Hairspray. So we have an incredible team behind us. So you'll be able to read about all of that on the website. The thing about Catch Me If You Can, many of you will be familiar with the movie that starred Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks. It's actually based on a true story.
Tell my audience about the true story.
The true story of Frank Abagnale Jr., who as a teenager in New Rochelle ran away from home and started forging checks, and then eventually became a world-class con man and worked as a pilot when he was 17. Flew all over the world as a pilot for Pan Am. Didn't actually fly the planes, but worked for them as a pilot. And
so amazing,
incredible.
Isn't it?
Then he passed himself off as a doctor when he was about 18 in Atlanta General, and then he passed the bar exam in Louisiana.
How the hell did he do that?
He got some books and he studied. He never went to law school and he passed the bar exam. Isn't that crazy? All of this before he was 20.
I know people that have had nervous breakdowns because they could not pass the bar.
That's so true.
Do you know that? I know people that have actually had nervous breakdowns because of that.
I can imagine. I would never be able to do it. But he did it, and he now works for the FBI. He served prison time.
He's brilliant.
He's brilliant. He is the one, he's responsible for a lot of the security that goes on with our credit cards and checking accounts today to stop this. He's like a preemptive strike on fraud now.
I know. And of course, we all know Leonardo DiCaprio played this wonderful role, and he's such a fabulous actor.
Yeah. Oh, and well, and Aaron Tveit, who plays Frank Abagnale Jr. in the musical Catch Me If You Can, is also nominated for a Fred Astaire Award, Fred and Adele Astaire Award. He's an amazing singer and dancer and an incredible actor, and he makes you forget about Leonardo DiCaprio. I swear, it's true. And
can he really do that?
Absolutely.
He's that good?
He is that good. He's a brilliant boy himself. He's a genius. I've never seen anybody like him. And then the guy who plays the Tom Hanks role, Norbert Leo Butz, who was nominated for one of these for Dirty Rotten Scoundrels as well. I'm not sure if he won or not. I can't remember. But he also has been nominated for one of these awards. So we're all very excited. And our choreographer, Jerry Mitchell.
Tell my audience the website. Where can we go to find out more information about Catch Me If You Can on Broadway?
CatchMeTheMusical.com. Tickets are available at the box office, of course, at the Neil Simon Theater on West 52nd Street. And you can also get them on Telecharge. Telecharge or Ticketmaster. I think we're Telecharge.
Yeah.
But go to the website. Get all of the information you can. You'll want to see it when you see the website. It's so much fun.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Dan.
You're welcome. Great to meet you.
Mwah. We'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews right here at the Russian Firebird restaurant for the nominees for the Fred Astaire Award. Keep watching, darling. Pink champagne kisses. To the camera, darling.
My name is Jennifer Frankel. I am one of the female ensemble members in the musical Catch Me If You Can.
Tell my audience about this award that you might receive. You're being nominated tonight. How exciting!
It is very exciting. I am being nominated for a Fred Astaire Award. The award is Best Female Dancer in a Musical, my musical Catch Me If You Can, and it's very exciting. I've never been nominated for an award before, so I'm thrilled and honored to be receiving this nomination.
Well, you look beautiful. You're wearing a gorgeous black dress and you're a tall blonde.
I am.
And you're perfect for the theater, right?
Yeah, well, you know, I definitely the height helps for our show. We have a lot of very tall women. It's a very leggy musical.
Well, you got gorgeous legs. We can't see them from here, but we can see a little bit of the leg going on. Tell my audience, what was the audition process?
There was a lot of women there. They had a dance audition first, and we learned some routines, and then they made an elimination, and then we sang, and they made an elimination, and then we did some reading of some acting. And then I think I had a call back a couple of months after that and came in and did a little of the same. And then I was called by my agent and was told that was about a year and a half ago, actually. So I've been waiting quite a long time to start the rehearsal process, and then subsequently, now that we're open, the show. And it's been a great time. It's been a great experience. Working with our choreographer, Jerry Mitchell, is extremely talented. This is my 4th time, I think, working with him. And the cast is wonderful. Our leads, Norbert, Leo Butts, and Aaron Tveit, are spectacular in the show, and it's fun to see them dance too. Actually, they're also nominated.
Where does dance come from?
Well, I'm actually a 5th generation performer. My mother was a Broadway dancer, and my mom's from England, and her side of the family were all performers back many, many generations. So, yeah, so I actually was sort of born into it, and
it's in your DNA.
It is in my DNA, yeah. And it's funny, I couldn't really imagine doing anything else.
Now for dance because of Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, we have Dancing with the Stars, we have So You Think You Can Dance. I think shows like that have definitely piqued an interest in dancing and in performance too. We've been very lucky to have shows like that receive such great ratings. We've also seen a lot more musicals opening this season, shows like Catch Me If You Can that have a lot of dancing in it. So yeah, I definitely think that the general public is ready for a good time.
Where can we go to find out more information about the play?
Well, you can go to Catch Me If You Can themusical.com as one place. You can also go on Facebook and you can like Catch Me If You Can the musical. Another way that you can do to get tickets would be to go to Ticketmaster, but be sure to check out our website, catchmeifyoucanthemusical.com.
And what about you? Do you have a Facebook page?
I do.
Tell my audience.
I do. I have a Facebook page. My name is Jen Frankel on Facebook.
Spell it.
JenFrankel. And maybe I will see you on Facebook.
Fantastic. Let's toast. I hope you win, darling.
I hope I do too.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, darling.
Take care. Thank you.
We'll be back in a moment, darling. Some more interviews coming up right here at the Russian Firebird restaurant for the Fred Astaire announcement for the nominees for the Best in Dance. Pink champagne kisses.
Fancy dress to impress. One of a kind girl. This has been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.